All right, guys, let's go ahead and get out our math books for today. We are on page 529, 9.6 in our math books, and we are adding fractional parts, okay? I have no doubt you guys are going to do great on this because you did awesome on converting tens to hundredths, and this is basically the same thing, except we're adding another component in there, and we're adding. So you guys are going to do fantastic. So if we look at the first one together, we have 7 tenths plus 5 100ths. Now we should automatically have a red flag that says, wait, the denominators aren't the same. And we know the denominators have to be the same when we're trying to add two fractions. So we need to keep 5 100ths the way it is. And we need to change 7 tenths to be hundredths. Now how do we get from tenths to hundredths? We add that extra 0. Same thing is going to happen here today. We add the extra 0 to the 10 and it becomes hundredths. And we add the extra 0 to the 7 and it becomes 70 hundredths plus 5 hundredths. Denominator always stays the same. 70 plus 5 is 75. 75 100ths is your answer. All right. So let's see if you guys can do 2, 3, 4, and 5 by yourself. Pause the video, come back and check in with me when you are ready. Fantastic. All right. So I have a little extra space over here, and you know how I really like to rewrite things. So I'm going to keep 11 100ths the way it is, and I'm going to add to it my new fraction. So I can't have 1 tenth. I need to have 100ths. So if I add an extra 0 to the bottom of the 10, I need to add 1 to the top, and then I have 10 100ths. 11 plus 10, denominator stays the same. 11 plus 10 is 21 hundredths. Okay? Let's do number 3. 36 hundredths plus 5 tenths. Well, I can't have 5 tenths. I need to add that extra 0 to each side of my fraction. Now I have 36 plus 50 100ths, and I can do that. Denominator stays the same. 36 plus 50 is 86 100ths. Number 4 and number 5 are in money form, which means they're already in hundredths because we can only have money written in hundredths. Okay? So all I need to do for 45 and 16 is I need to add what's on the other side of the decimal point. So I can set it up on top of each other so it'll be easier for me to carry. And I will get money form, always make sure it's in money form, 0.62. Okay? On your homework, it's going to be very important that you remember to put your answers in money form when they're giving you a money question. Here we have 88 hundredths and 8 hundredths. So I can go ahead and add that. 8 plus 8 is 16, carry the 1. 96. I almost have a full dollar, but not quite. All right? Those are your answers for 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you have any questions, you can always contact me on Google Hangouts. Feel free to video chat me and you can show me exactly where you're getting stuck. That helps me a little bit too, because when you just say I need help with number 4, sometimes I'm not real sure what you're talking about. All right, so number 6, 7, 8, and 9. Go ahead and do those. Pause the video, come back when you've got them all finished. All right, so for number 6, we are adding that 0, top of the fraction, bottom of the fraction. So it turns into 6d 100ths plus 25 100ths. Denominator stays the same. 60 plus 25 is 85. If you can't do that mental math and you need to write it one on top of the other, that's okay too. You're going to get the same answer. Number 7, 7 tenths plus 7 100ths. So our tenths needs to have an extra 0 added to both sides of the fraction, and we turn into 77 100ths. Number 8, 55 cents plus 23 cents. We can add those two change amounts together, and we can get 78 cents. Dollar sign, 0.78. And number 9, 19 cents plus 13 cents. We can add our change, 9, 10, 11, 12, carry the 1, Dollar sign, 0.32. This is all your homework is. There's a couple word problems on there as well. Okay, so if you have any questions, make sure that you give me a call. Your homework today is on Google Forms. I've attached it underneath this video, so you guys are going to turn it in to me when it's all done. When you're writing your answer, make sure you write, so for example, if this one was on your homework, okay, and you would write, you got 77/100ths. You would type for the answer, 77/100. No spaces, no nothing, all together, 77/100. That'll help me to make sure that you guys are getting it correct, because Google Forms will correct it for you. After you're done with your assignment, there's only 9 questions on it. I would like you to head over to IXL. You're going to do letter R, the new letter R. It's starred for you. Only do 20 problems as a practice. Okay, and you're adding fractions with denominators of 10 and 100. It's the exact same thing we just did today on our homework. Okay, the only difference is if you need to rewrite it, you need to rewrite it on paper. So I'm going to add my zeros, and I'm going to have 28 plus 50, and I'm going to have 78/100ths. And I'm going to go ahead and hit submit, and I did it right. You only need to do 20 problems. It is just for practice. All right, guys, have a great math class. Google Hangouts me if you have any questions.